From the north, I call Archangel Michael, angel of fire. I call forth the sword of truth, protection, and power. I ask for a blue cross in a blue circle of light. I call the warriors of the flame. From the east, I call Archangel Raphael, angel of air. I call the host of healing angels. From the south, I call Archangel Gabriel, angel of water. I call forth the golden chalice. From the west, I call Archangel Uriel, angel of earth. I call forth the tree of life. At the center, I call the light of the Christ, the great white brotherhood, the ascended masters, all of the guides, friends, teachers, and helpers who wish to be present. You are welcome. I ask that I may step aside and this journey be conducted from the realms of light. So it is. Beloved brothers and sisters of the light, we thank you most heartfelt for your diligence, your devotion and dedication. At this time upon the earth, as you have been speaking, there indeed is an intensification of the energies which are both uplifting the earth into the new cycle and at the same time destabilizing old structures which are no longer supported on the new earth. And so we understand and acknowledge that this is indeed a challenging period. And we are so grateful to each and every one of you that you are taking the time to tune in with us to this powerful stargate that is opening, that will raise the consciousness of the earth quite dramatically. So let us say now that around the planet we see many groups such as yours coming online, spreading this energy, this new frequency to the whole of the human family. So those of the star people are waiting to receive you. So let us delay no longer. In fact, let us imagine ourselves now in that place that you have just been shown on the photographs. See yourself standing on the plateau, the desert, on the sands, gazing up at the great pyramid of Giza. It is the time of the setting sun. And as you watch the pyramid, it is being washed with the reflection of the beautiful colors of the setting sun, the gold, the pink, the amethyst, turquoise, peach, orange. And you absorb the warmth and the beauty. of this beautiful scene. As you continue to watch, the sky is darkening, turning to midnight blue. The stars are beginning to appear. The night is cool. You are breathing in the stillness of the cool, clear air. There is not a cloud in the sky. As you look up at this enormous pyramid, you see the silhouette against the night sky. And it is time. So you begin to climb the outer stairs, climbing up the side of the pyramid until you come to stand in the entrance to the very long tunnel which leads up to the king's chamber. So you begin to walk up that stone pathway, as you have done many, many times before. Many lifetimes as priest, as priestess, you have made this journey, climbing higher and higher up the stone pathway until you emerge in the king's chamber. The walls are made of granite, and to one side of the chamber is the sarcophagus, that ancient stone structure that has been a place of initiation for many thousands of years. But today we have come for a different purpose. We have a meeting which has been long awaited, when the portals are opening and the star beings who were very present when these powerful pyramids and the Sphinx were built. Then there was much interdimensional travel from Sirius especially to this ancient stone temple. So this date was written in the calendar as a time of reunion. So we stand together in our circle, wearing the robes of the priest, the priestess. There is perfect silence in the chamber, not a sound. And as we wait, focusing within, deepening the breath and dropping down to a place of stillness. Now there is a chirping noise, and a whole pod of dolphins are flowing in, circling our group, weaving in between each person and the next. They have come to assist us with our journey today. They too came to the earth from Sirius. They are the interdimensional travelers who will assist us in our journey as we travel between zones, between dimensions, out of time. The dolphins are here to help. So now there is a perfect alignment with that bright star of Sirius that enters the chamber through a small opening, which leads into a tunnel which goes through the walls of the pyramid and was especially constructed to align with Sirius at very specific times. This is one of those times. So this beam of blue-white, brilliant starlight comes down into the center of our circle. It is expanding until it expands to include our group. So feel yourself now standing in this portal of starlight. The dolphins are spiraling around our group. And as they rise up through this beam, spiraling upwards, they are lifting us with them. So just simply let go, surrender, and feel yourself floating. Being lifted up, floating right out of the Great Pyramid, through the tunnel that leads out and up. We are being drawn into the night sky, moving away from the earth plane, going home to the stars. So just feel yourself floating higher and higher and higher. The dolphins are weaving, holding our circle together and lifting us up. Their sounds so joyful as they whistle and chirp. So happy to be returning home. So now the beam is traveling out through the cosmos. You can see all of the beautiful stars, different colors, in all of their glory, floating higher and higher through the stars, until the beam itself becomes absorbed in the great star of Sirius, which we are now floating into. We emerge into the star chamber in the very heart of Sirius. So here we come to land. Our circle gently floating down into the center of this most beautiful chamber. You take a moment to look around. Here is your family from Sirius, who have come to welcome you home. They may take different forms. This is the home of the lion-headed ones. Those who take dolphin form, whale form. Star beings of many shapes. Coming towards you now are the members of your own family here on Sirius. And there is a great reunion, a welcome home. As you look into the eyes of these beautiful, shining beings, you instantly reconnect with the energy of this place. As if you had never left. You have come home. Open your mind to receive the messages. What does your family wish to say to you? This is a very special time in the evolution of planet Earth. When the Lionsgate is opened, where a new cycle is beginning. So you have been brought here, back home to Sirius, to receive an activation, a recalibration. Opening up another level of your being, an activation of your fifth, sixth, and seventh dimensional light bodies, which will enable you to function on the earth plane at a very elevated frequency. This will be the gift that you bring back for all of humanity, including those who still sleep. So we are being taken now to a chamber. There is a pattern on the floor, a matrix that is based on a 12-pointed star. The chamber is filled with crystals, geometric patterns on the ceiling, on the walls. We walk over and we stand on the points of that star. Group of beings enter the chamber. These are the elders. This is the council of wise beings who have been overseeing the evolution of Earth. And they have come this day to assist us with this activation. So one of these beings comes to stand directly in front of you. There are beams of light radiating from the hands, the heart, and the third eye of the being. The chamber is filled with light as the matrix that we stand on is activated. The 12-pointed star comes up from the floor, creating a hologram, a 12-pointed, three-dimensional shape that we now stand inside. The being who stands before you connects to your third eye with a beam from their third eye, connects to your heart from their heart invites you to place your hands on top of theirs, palm to palm. So just receive this ray, which is the activation of your highest potential, of your God self, as you were created in the beginning. All of your divine potential as a galactic human is being activated now. You can feel that running through your whole body, opening the codes in the DNA. The next level of frequency, which the earth is now ready to receive, because her vibration has been elevated. You feel lights in the brain cortex. As the neurons are firing, activating the galactic brain. Which will facilitate communication with all of the star brothers and sisters, all of the dimensions, the higher realms. To feel this light pulsing through your whole body, activating a new circuit as galactic human that is now being born within you. And as this powerful ray expands through your body, you just notice that any places that are holding old memories, old programs of limitation, of trauma from the past, lower frequency energies are just being dissolved. So you just notice that process. You don't have to engage with it. You simply notice and observe. So as the residue of density is dissolving from the body, more space is created to be filled with light. So now your whole body is glowing. You are reconnecting with your star essence. As it was. Before you came to the earth, when Sirius was your home. And now the being who stands before you places their hands upon your head, and you feel that radiance flooding in through your crown chakra, opening that connection to all of the higher realms, to the source, a blessing for the next stage of your journey. So now the activation is complete. The matrix is now disappearing into the floor. And the beings invite us to another chamber, which is a control center. And in this center, there are screens. That display what one might call the outreach. These beings of Sirius are serving on many different planets, different universes. On one screen, we can see the planet Earth. Beautiful blue, green, radiant, shining one. And as you look at her beauty on the screen, you are remembering why you chose to leave your star home, to take physical form upon that planet. That is Gaia. Why was that? Why did you choose to come in physical form to this earth plane? It is time now for the next step in the ascension process, in the evolution of the planet. On the screen, you can see a moving picture traveling back through time to the times when there was much more direct connection between Sirius and the Earth, when the star beings would travel at will, manifest upon the Earth as the gods, the goddesses, Isis, Anubis, Sekhmet, Ra, Osiris, Horus. These were the star beings who traveled constantly between the Earth and Sirius. Now they are returning as you. Once more, the elders have a message. What do they wish to say about the next step? Now that you have received this activation and the earth is being charged with this new frequency, what is the next step in the evolution of the earth? Feel the consciousness that has been activated for you. What does that feel like? There has been an expansion of your consciousness. What is it that you can now connect with, have access to bring back to the earth? So now you are ready to return to the earth plane. So we walk back to the chamber where we first arrived. We stand in our circle, and here come our dolphin friends, weaving in between each one, opening up the portal. The beam comes around us once more. The elders, the council from Sirius, stand around us. Wishing us farewell. Reminding us that we may return at will. We are always welcome here, that Sirius is still our home, even though we are on a mission to the earth plane. We will always be connected and welcome to our true home on Sirius. So now the beam is getting activated. The light is growing. The dolphins are spiraling. And once more, they are lifting us up. The beam is passing out of the brilliance of Sirius. We are traveling in our circle once more with our dolphin brothers and sisters. Traveling out into the cosmos. Hearing the symphony of the stars. Until we find ourselves dropping down once more towards that beautiful jewel, blue-green planet, dropping down closer to the earth. So look down from this place and just notice what is happening on the earth plane. You can see through all the layers. There is a dance between the darkness and the light. As our beam comes down, we are bringing a great light to the earth. It is shining out from our circle, from our group, like a star. Like a star is coming down to the earth. And as we come closer, you just watch what effect this increase in the light that is coming in all over the planet. There are many who are using this portal today. See how the light is increasing on the earth. Look what happens to the darkness, the shadow, as the light is increased. So let us ask what effect this portal opening, this stargate, the Lionsgate, let us ask what effect this will have on the planet and humanity as a group, as a whole. There is an awakening. So now our circle is separating and we are coming back, each one to the place where our bodies are waiting to receive this new frequency. Each one of us has a dolphin escort. So see yourself dropping down to the place that your vessel, your vehicle, is waiting, dropping down like a falling star, coming down into that body through the crown chakra. This brilliant light flooding every cell, activating the DNA with these new light codes that will take you out of limitation into self-realization, activation of the galactic human. The dolphins are swimming around you with their joyful whistling and chirping, celebrating your rebirth. So here at this time of the new moon, when the new cycle is beginning, the earth is being lifted up on her spiral into the fifth dimension. And you will now be a much more potent participant in her activation. So feel the light that is filling your whole body and radiating out. This is the gift that you have brought back with you. See the place and the people around you. As you expand your field of radiance, notice what effect this has on your people, on the earth, all of the living things around you. Each one is being blessed by your radiance. So feel this consciousness that has been born this day. What message does this one have for your personality self? See yourself connecting with all of the other stars that have been born on the earth this day, coming together to form light pods, to share and combine the radiance of each. So the one becomes the many, and the earth is lifted into light. So beloved brothers and sisters, know that all is well. The plan is unfolding perfectly. There is nothing to fear. The plan is laid out. Each step unfolds in divine timing. So let this consciousness that has been reborn in you, let this one be your guide as you move forward each day into a celebration of yourself as reborn. We leave you now with the love and the blessing of the One. Go in peace, go with God, and blessed be. As we have spoken, so it is. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts, each and every one of you that has made yourself available to bring this gift to the earth. We love you. We hold you. We are you. We are one.